Hello viewers and welcome back. Today we're counting down the top 10 Modern Warfare films. This is a rehash of a list we made 10 years ago, so here's the updated list. A reminder that to qualify for the list we're looking at war films set after 1990, so don't expect to see any World War or Vietnam films in this video. Number 10. Jarhead. Starting us off is Jarhead from director Sam Mendes. This movie takes a different approach to the war genre. It's less about the action and more about the mental toll of being a Marine during the Gulf War, with Jake Gyllenhaal nailing it as Anthony Swofford. It's a bit of a slow burn, but that's the kind of point, focusing more on the psychology of war.
But this one is mine.
Without my rifle, I am nothing. Say it, you f***ing idiot.
No.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Without my rifle.
Number 9. Lone Survivor. Based on true events, Lone Survivor is raw, intense and incredibly emotional. Mark Wahlberg leads the cast in this heart-pounding retelling of a Navy SEAL mission in Afghanistan that goes horribly wrong. The camaraderie between the soldiers and their sheer will to survive will have you on the edge of your seat.
Okay?
Number 8. Kajaki.
Kilo 2, okay, over.
Okay.
Kajaki, also known as Kilo 2 Bravo, is one of the most underrated films on this list. It tells the story of British soldiers trapped in a minefield in Afghanistan. What sets this apart is its gripping realism. There's no over-the-top action, just the raw, gut-wrenching tension of soldiers trying to survive, and one we wholly recommend.
Charlie, what's going on? They're not moving. They're signalling something. I can't work it out.
Get on me! The Air 5 will come to get you over there! Getting cold, safe!
Number 7. Three Kings.
Take me! Excuse me! No! Please take me! Can't come with us!
Here's a war movie with a twist. Three Kings is part heist film, part dark comedy, and part war drama. George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, and Ice Cube star as soldiers in the Gulf War who go off the books to steal a stash of gold. What starts as a light-hearted caper turns into something way deeper, exploring the moral chaos of war.
Debbie, listen to me, please.
What's happening? What was that?
The wall just exploded.
I thought the war was over, honey.
Well, it isn't, babe. Could you do me a favor and call the reserve center?
What do you want me to do?
Number 6. No Man's Land.
Yeah, big.
This Oscar-winning film takes us to the Bosnian War and delivers a deeply thought-provoking take on the absurdity of conflict. Two soldiers, one Bosniak and one Serb, are trapped in a trench between enemy lines, and the situation spirals into a surreal, darkly comedic tragedy that is both clever and emotional.
Ne možemo se mi porediti, pa nismo mi počeli rat.
Pa nismo valjda mi.
Jok, crveni Kmeri. Daj vas, samo bi ratovali.
Mi ratovali.
Ne, vi ste miroljubivi.
Number 5. Blood Diamond.
I am See Me No More.
Blood Diamond earns its place on this list for its brutal depiction of conflict zones during the Sierra Leone Civil War. Leonardo DiCaprio gives a powerhouse performance as a smuggler teaming up with Djimon Hounsou's character to recover a rare diamond, all whilst avoiding to shy away from the horrors of war.
Colonel, we think Archer's down there.
Number 4. Beasts of No Nation. This one's tough to watch but impossible to forget. Beasts of No Nation drives into the brutal world of child soldiers in an unnamed African country with Idris Elba shining as the ruthless leader. The movie is beautifully shot but gut-wrenching in its portrayal of innocence lost. It's a heavy but essential watch.
You now have something that stands for you. You now have something that stands for you. That is your defense.
Number 3, Zero Dark 30. Kathryn Bigelow's Zero Dark 30 is all about the manhunt for Osama bin Laden, and it's as gripping as it gets. Jessica Chastain delivers a career-defining performance as Maya, the CIA operative obsessed with hunting him down. The movie builds tension like no other, and when it gets to the climactic raid, you can't look away.
Any station, this is Red 02. We need a body bag.
This is Echo 09, stand by.
Hakeem, I got this. Get it to him.
Number 2, The Hurt Locker.
Contact left! Line down fire!
Another brilliant movie from Kathryn Bigelow, The Hurt Locker puts you in the shoes of the bomb disposal team in Iraq. Jeremy Renner is incredible as Sergeant James, a guy addicted to the adrenaline of war. The movie isn't about massive battles, it's about the small, deadly moments that makes war so terrifying.
They're communicating with your cameraman.
This is real bad, man.
Get behind the Jersey barrier.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, let's give a shout out to some honourable mentions. Tangerines, Warfare, The Covenant, Eye in the Sky,
Lieutenant, you have clearance. There is a lot more at stake than you see here in this image.
American Sniper,
I need a corpsman right now.
The Outpost. Number 1, Black Hawk Down. And finally, taking the top spot is Black Hawk Down. This Ridley Scott classic is everything a modern warfare film should be. Intense, unrelenting, and unforgettable. It tells the true story of the 1993 Battle of Mogadishu, where US soldiers found themselves outnumbered and outgunned in Somalia. The action is non-stop, the cast is stellar, and the sense of chaos is unmatched. Thank you for watching. Did your favourite make the cut? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this and want to see more videos like it, hit that like button and subscribe for more content.